Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 32 of our African Power achievement run here as Congo. Last episode we did a war with Spain. We did a little bit of, money manipulation here. Now they're down to 7 loans, hopefully nothing they can recover too easily from. That's at least the hope, and if that is the case, then it should be a relatively short truce before we have to go back in. Now, at the end of last episode is when I sort of noticed the fact France actually had a lot more participation than I thought. And that's mainly because of the fact they were getting sieged so much. And they had ships. The ships did some blockading, which is true, but I think it's mostly the siege part. So, France's trust went down. If it's anything below 30, I believe is when you start to have problems. So we might be very lucky in this case. With the fact that it wasn't, anything more. That being said, we're going to probably declare war on Portugal for our own purposes. That's not supposed to happen. Turns out there's a bit of an alliance going on here, so okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Very interesting. Intriguing, one might even say. I think... Yeah, Spain no longer considers me a rival either. Did I? No, I didn't eclipse Spain, but I did do a lot to them. Okay. Let's move these guys down here and try to fix some of the separatists we have in, specifically right here, obviously. Which I'll actually... I think I'll annex air myself. That should be fine, actually. And so no one will ally them if I go to war immediately. This is okay, because I'll take these provinces myself. Cana will be easier to annex, therefore, and I don't have a problem with that, really. Good thing we did that when we did. Because that is not a big problem. So long as you siege down these problems that you have here. Let me actually check these ones. Yeah, Timbuktu is in 22 months. So there shouldn't be any problem. I don't believe. But yeah, we'll just go for air, and I'll annex that myself to fix that whole problem. I want everyone on defensive, actually. Can you do that for me? I want you to occupy your stuff back down. Living disaster. Right, yes, this was a thing. And this can be solved by having an unrest lower than 1, right? So if we do this, and we keep it for a whole month... I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure that solved it. Correct? Or will it just... Yeah, okay, it just gets rid of it. Cool. That's what I was hoping for, and that's what we achieved. Good stuff. We'll lose a little bit of money. A little bit of a uprising in Sus over here. Let's not forget about these guys as well. You go there, you go there. We're actually doing a colony here, so let's de-siege those, and then we'll do the colony thing. But yeah, Portugal allied with Russia. That's really concerning. I can fix that only if I go right now. Like, immediately right now. I can solve that issue, because Russia has debt. That would require starting a war immediately, but are we prepared for 2 more wars right now? Well, air is hardly a war. True. Air hardly counts as a war. The overextension's not very bad right now. I think I will do this. Even if at first it doesn't work out, we're going to use this, I think. Russia would not join, because... Yeah, the trust is bad now, but that's okay. We're going to start this so that Russia does not join. So that it breaks the alliance between Portugal and Russia. Very good. That's exactly what I need right now. Speaking of other things that I require, we do have the capacity for mercenaries now. And because we're low on manpower, I think I will be going ahead with that. Unless we have something else we can do with religious, maybe? There is manpower recovery speed. I might want to replace allow usury with that. Manpower recovery speed. Which would be nice. But yeah, for now we can use mercenaries. You guys, you're a merc group, which is fine. I will use you for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, okay. 10, and I think I'll use those to fight in this direction. So you have 23,000. Portugal in total, I didn't even check because I think we'd be fine. I'm gonna go by this, sorry. War enemies. Portugal, 77,000. A lot of which I'm assuming would be back home, or... Oh, well, no, it's probably over here, to be honest with you. Interesting. We'll probably have this... Yeah, trying to colonize at the same time as taking land is really goddamn hard. Because I'm trying to fight wars, but I'm also trying to do other things, you know? Anyway. We'll just build a giant stack of mercenaries. Which will be a little bit of a deterrent force. I'll be sending the cannons off to that direction. I'll be splitting you off into 2. One more core. Oh, we have a missionary in here. That's not what I want. I don't want a missionary in there at all. I want to core you. Very much want to core you. Calling separatists in Spain, so we might see a defection anyway. Because I don't think Spain can walk across into my territory unless they get through Ferrara, which they cannot walk through. And me, who Spain cannot walk through. So this is going to be free separatism for my subject. Good stuff. 100 admin for 2 inflation. It's not a bad deal. I think I'll take it. It's good for the economy. This I won't take yet. This I will not be doing yet. Susian is up here. Maybe I'll have to let those pop, or... Oh, no, right. I still have that ridiculous harsh treatment, though, don't I? So I can do that at least twice. My absolutism is looking fantastic right now. Compared to what I thought it would be by now. It's looking pretty okay. We still have, like, another 6 free absolutism to gain out of the yearly, which is nice. And then when it comes to stuff for revolutions, we're very close to being emperor, actually, I believe. Yeah, 821 is fairly close, so if I can grab a little bit more, like just fully annexing one of my vassals is enough, really. So we're still making a ton of money despite our mercenaries, so I think I'll hire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just go to force limit with mercs. I might as well do something over here with it. Yeah, we might as well. So France is going to be upset for a while, but France is also like... Well, they're France. Do they have loans or something? Let me check my allies as well. And we can go into score comparison. Nope, no loans. Okay, that's good. That's good, actually. Portugal has really bad legitimacy. I'm doing fine. But let me check rivals as well for Spain. Spain has just dipped down to 11 loans. Okay, good. I really want to keep Spain out of economic prosperity, because if I can do that, then I can win more show superiority, rather than just, you know, get the claims. The claims are nice for coring, but show superiority is what I need to take stuff in wars. And so if we cripple their economy, they can't fight back, meaning I get more territory, you know? Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm making sense at all, but there is a method to this madness. Believe me, there is a method to it. Ooh. Did the trust go down further, or... No, it's still at 30. It's been several months. I don't know why that's now that you're doing this. That is very, very odd. Usually it's anything below 30, but... Okay. Well, France isn't needed for right now, which is good. We've kicked out all the powers that would deal damage to me, so I'm not too concerned about temporarily losing France, because they still like us, which is what we need, right? Yes, we need to improve relations, and then we'll be back up to whatever we were before. Yeah. It's a shame with the trust. It's a shame I didn't notice that. I thought at most it would have been like a 5 or, you know, nothing really that bad. Do not go back. Yeah, do not do that. That is a big glitch that happens sometimes. Bouncing back and forth and just, you know, committing suicide with boats. It's not my favorite thing. Another core, very nice. Still France? Yep, still. Okay. Trust goes up every now and then. Increase by spending favors as long as you're allied or a subject. Okay. Well, if we were allied together, it would go up France, but yeah. At this point, what does it matter, really? Okay, let's transfer the leader to this guy. So that they can catch up to the same speed. You two will go together, probably up here? No. Yes, up here. Definitely up there. So against air, let me get rid of this. For the full annex that I will be taking personally, I believe. And it's only like 8.7% overextension. Very quick, very fast. It'll allow me to get a route to Tunis, which I will very gladly invade. If the Ottomans were, you know, having any issues whatsoever. Oh yeah, we never really properly explored the possibility of an alliance with the Ottomans, did we? I don't think we did. I feel like it might be a possibility. But we'd have to, you know, figure it out and stuff like that. So the Merc stack is going to go over here and fight the Portuguese stack. Who knows how that's going to go? Who knows, but hopefully it goes well enough. I just need to get rid of the air stack here, and then I can full annex and go home pretty much. That is okay. Take care of you. Very nice. So we will full annex. And I will be taking that myself. It is just 4 provinces, right? I think so. Ah, no, there's an extra one here. Okay, cool. So this stuff belongs to me now. That's fine, because Kano I'd like to annex faster, you know. The sooner the better, really. I'll send you guys up into here to start dealing with Portuguese Morocco. You guys are dealing with Portuguese Mozambique. 2-front war here, but on the bright side, we now actually have 2 armies. You know, that's not something we get to say every day. I'll give this one down here so we can actually catch up faster. Okay, more separatism. It is the Sunni Zealots who are upset because of Saura over here and because of Ifni. So these 2 areas are a little bit upset. Okay, gotcha. I'm confused as to why you have Sunni Zealots when you're Protestant, but okay. Not really going to question that too much. Oh, if I can get a little bit of an attack over there, that'd be great. Oh, you slipped right by me. I meant to attack you. I wanted to get rid of you. Sunni Zealots, I can pat that down a little bit. Not too much, I still have to use some points for things, but, you know. So France still says they're breaking the alliance. However, they haven't really done that yet. So are they going to, or are they not going to? I'm not really sure. Reformed for... okay, that's fine. We'll give the leader to this guy now, so we can go and, hit New Providence hard. You'll stand here and you'll go to meet him. That's okay. If you're at war with Portugal, you are a friend of mine. Now, you are very annoying. I need you to stop running away. Do we need a second lesson about attrition? Do we need another one, Portugal? Because this seems to be what's going on here. I don't know if you want another... yeah, okay, there it is. I was wondering. They do still kind of like me, but once the trust, sorry, is back up, which will take a few years, we should be fine. We do still have the royal marriage, which is cool. Now, if we were to attack you, Spain would not join, but France would. That's okay. We won't do any French-related behaviors until a little while. But yeah, I want to attack this area. I want to have, like, North Africa, you know, left of Tunis under my control by the 20s, hopefully. Which I think is reasonable. I want to take this stuff and this. I want to take, like, the East Coast and South Coast. By the 50s, maybe. This entire area by, like, the 70s. Maybe the Ottoman area of Egypt by, like, the 1800s, maybe? West Africa can be saved for last, perhaps. It really depends on a few things, because this will be owned by Russia. And Russia will be hard to fight. Well, unless... We can't fight that now, but if there's another war between the Ottomans and Russia, yeah, sure, by all means. Geez, you guys are... What is your maneuver? 3? My maneuver is 6. How are you so fast? I should be double your equivalent speed, pretty much. But no, you're like... You're keeping up with me, which is weird. Okay, I'm interested, I'm interested. Now, let's bring these guys up into here. Or maybe... Because I see the Portuguese are coming into Saura. So what I might end up doing, since they're locked in... So I might just do that, actually. A 2-5-5 versus a 4-2. So our shock's going to hit harder, but that's not worth too much. 28th, you'll get there on the 11th. That is actually kind of a long time. If I were to force march, you maybe go faster. 22nd, yeah, I'll take a 22nd. 11 days is a lot better than like the 15 it would have been. So we'll go back over here. We'll of course do a couple of adjustments to the army size once we get there. But yeah, you guys are hella fast. Oh, you're turning around, which is a big mistake. Big mistake you did right there. Massive mistake. We'll take one hit in the jungle, but we do have a 5-3 and they have a 4-3, so we'll get that one back on the fire stage. Which is not so bad. So we'll do this. We will keep all the cavalry behind. We'll keep these guys, sorry, except for the mercs. Behind, I think. Is that enough? That is enough. Okay, cool. We'll do that so the siege is still fast, but we'll have a fighting manpower still, and we'll have a bunch of other stuff here. So the Portuguese have lost, not too many in total. Oh, is that a stack wipe? I believe so. There it is. Rest in peace, the Portuguese. Well, if there are more Portuguese lined up, then I might as well go for them. They're already lined up for battle. I might as well. Now, France really likes me still. So if our trust ever goes up by like 1... Is it 1? Is it 40 or is it 30? I'm pretty sure it's 30. Who even knows at this point? That would be an unsafe siege. I'd rather go over here. Oh, that was one of my colony stacks, I think. Yep, just over there. Okay. Now that we're here, we probably should go for the one province we required. Did you steal that off of, No, you didn't. There's no way you could have. Absolutely no way you could have. So who would be cleaning this up? If not Spain, because unless there's... No, they might have made Spanish troops here, that's true. That's definitely something they were allowed to do. No attrition, please? Oh, you're gonna get attrition. That sucks. Oh well. I will take the legitimacy, that's okay. I don't really know where the Portuguese are in all this, in terms of like manpower and fighting strength and all that. Let me do a quick check. So, not rivals, but Portugal has 50,000 total men to fight. Okay, that's less than me. And they're pulling out mercs out of nowhere pretty much. I'm gonna look for... Okay, still no loans, which is interesting. I would have expected at least one by now. That's okay. The Portuguese are not too terribly hard to keep slapping, so unlike Spain, I think I'll just go right for the territory. This would be not a river crossing, but... Oh, yeah, no, there's no river crossing here. For me. Because I have the 6 maneuver, which is a godly amount of maneuver. You seem to have a lot of problems, Moravi, like all of the time. Which is really annoying. Well, it annoys both me and Portugal. Maybe it's good that it annoys Portugal, but it does annoy me too. Okay, let's bring these guys together. Yeah, I don't like how that's 71%. I feel cheated a little bit. Just a tad bit cheated on that, but I can't do anything about that at this point. Portugal occupied someplace somewhere, I'm sure of it. I'll go and take that and then move back in, I guess. Ah, it's this stuff over here. Okay. Tafelat was taken, or Tafelate or something? Something like that. Do the same thing for Fez, although Fez is a mountain, it's a little more dangerous to fight in. It's actually really dangerous to fight in. Let me grab my last one here. Become a republic, or theocratic, or... Yearly absolutism and max absolutism would be beautiful, actually. Thank you very much. I will take that. I think I'll also take one of these for more money and manpower type things. Oh, there we go. We grabbed that. 24k, huh? That's a lot of Portuguese. Let's see if you'll go for the fort in the Highlands. If you do, that's an easy win. If you don't, it's a harder win, but still a win, probably. We go for this conversion. Still unsure whether or not the Portuguese are going to go for something like this. Are you gonna... Well, I can see the whole channel here. So unless they cross over a little more, we're still doing really well on the fort. Portugal's doing occupations down here. I might as well, like, stack wipe them. They don't have anywhere to run except for south, maybe. And when it comes to a total war here, we can do a return corps to Moravi. Like a whole bunch of stuff here. So that's 30%. I'll be taking this too. Probably this as well. And I was hoping like South Africa. This would be the ideal peace deal. And maybe this too, yeah. Or this. All of these together would be the ideal peace deal. Because then they're just in like North Africa, which is easy. And would be very nice. That would be, I think, the peak peace deal. I believe so. Yes, okay. That's the peace deal I'm gonna try and go for. Which is, you know, almost like accomplishable, kind of, in a way. And now that I see that there are no Portuguese up here, they're all down here and down here, then I'm gonna go for a stack wipe these guys and then just occupy North Africa, probably. Susian separatists, I didn't want those right now, should have paid attention to that. Oh, there's a lot of separatism going on, what's up with that? War exhaustion, religious unity, overextension. The overextension's not much, but what is up with these guys? Oh yeah, it's all the stuff that I can't raise autonomy on, or else I lose too much imperialism or absolutism. Right, yeah. That does that. Okay. I'll finish this war up first then. Very nice that we got that there. We can go here. Go in for this stack wipe there. Split you in half, split you in half, split you here and here. And just very quickly clean that all up, and then I'll come back for the Highlands Fort with a united army. Moroccan separatists. Oh, really? That's the timer today, huh? Interesting. Thought we would have had a bit more time. Okay. Let me go for the war goal, and let me actually try and grab it, you know, hold on to it for a while. Because everything so far is doing okay. We just need the war goal, and we should be solid. Solid for a very decent portion of the war score. Last but not least, we would have to, I think, can we walk there? Yeah, we can walk through there. So we'd have to invade Portugal proper, which I might end up doing with this army up here. Yeah, let's just go for, was Lindy, right? It was Lindy, okay. We'll go for that. Once we grab that, we will sign off for today, I believe. Sorry, that's not what I wanted. Do that. Put all of these guys together. Put them over here. Native battles, but I think they're doing okay. Yep, that's fine. More separatism. Let's get rid of the Portuguese separatists, I think. Let's get rid of the separatists. Because they're not doing too much when it comes to getting rid of, you know, actually getting rid of the problems there. It only costs 8, so I really should be doing it as much as possible. Yeah, if we were a little stronger, we could ally the Ottomans. Which would be a massive benefit, but very hard for us to do. So this would be a battle on the 17th. So let's get these guys together. 22nd, 23rd. Get those on the 24th. I guess they keep on going further and further, okay. Separatism. Ooh, that's a lot of air separatists. Interesting. Well, we got the war goal, which is nice. Kilwan separatists. I don't know if I want to mess with those. They might be allowed to do their own thing. Easier conquests, you know, more wars for me, pretty much. Let's head back and try and hit a few stacks here, if we can. Because they're going to go for my capital, of course. Just like how I will go for theirs. So those guys are gone, very nice. We'll head over to Saura. We'll take those. Well, really, I mean, if Kilwa becomes independent here, or if, I guess, Kilwa gets some of their stuff back, it's really not so bad, right? I don't like it. I don't think this area's been stable for, like, decades, honestly. I really should just annex Moravi. Like, the cores can be damned at this point. I really should just annex them. Because they're creating a lot of problems. Because I have to end up fighting those guys, too, which is not good. First I'll deal with the Portuguese, which are actually coming up through here. Not on my fort, but I'm sure the Brazilians will be. Oh, I can grab another expansion idea, but I'll use that for cores, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose I'll use those for cores. Now, Portugal's back in business. I'm going to start the invasion of Portugal, I think. I think I'm going to do that. Because that would be great if I could take... Can I not walk into here? Ooh, that's weird. I mean, you don't own either of these, so I don't know why you're allowed to blockade that. Interesting, more peasants. I don't know. Yeah, I'm curious. I don't know why you're allowed to block that. I'd have to look that up, because that's unique. Because we're not at war with Spain. Okay, I was just making sure. Because I know we weren't, but I'm just making sure. Yeah, that's unique. That's interesting, at least. Let's go and get ourselves some happy burgers. Happy burgers are great burgers because they can give me more money. And some more Diplo, of course. They're at -5, so let's treat them as if they're 72. 73, sorry. This will bring them up to 88, which is fine. And we'll take this, and we'll take this. More stuff, great. War goals accomplished. What else would I need for war score and stuff? Occupation of the Portuguese mainland is one of those, yeah. Did you just attack my... Yeah, you did. Of course you did. Of course you did. Let's get a new debate here. The draft? Hey, that might not be a bad idea. The draft might be a great idea. I think I will take the draft here. We'll give you a bit of legitimacy, a bit of prestige is fine. Some corruption, it's not very much. Autonomy's fine. Great. More manpower is the best kind of manpower. Oh, are you going into here? Are you attacking me? Oh-ho. You're attacking me with a -2 penalty? Portugal, you fool. You absolute buffoon. Where are you going, actually? Because I'd like to stack wipe you for a follow-up. But I don't know if that's likely. We'll convert those things. More than one of those things. And I still can't walk across here. I'm curious as to why that's the case. Because they need to own at least one side, of which they have neither. But at this point, maybe I just don't get access, you know? No, they do. I'm just mega curious now. Okay. I would like to go into Portugal, but yeah. It's not super necessary. Okay, let me go grab the rest of these guys. Ooh, war exhaustion decrease is great. Maybe I should take some of the land around here if I plan on grabbing it and keeping it. Is there going to be a peace here? I don't know. Maybe not. I'll go and attack you. Fortress under siege, that is my capital. I will definitely come back and grab that. Right, just like that. Okay. So, at this point, I think, since the timer went a little while ago, I think we're going to come back to this later. For now, though, I think I'm going to sign off. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. This is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a massive thanks to the following February patrons. In the $1 tier, we have Quiet Guy, Dylan M, Quangersol, and Rising Runner. In the $5 tier, we have Odie. And in the $20 tier, we have Chewy Shoot. Thank you guys so much for your donations. You're helping to move this channel forward, and I can't possibly thank you enough.